me know too. I want to make sure my phone's working. Only tweet I've gotten lately is from. Oh, I got one from 2 League. I got one from S2 Rule, and I got one from Alpha. Good old Alpha over there in Cali.
Okay.
And Vanilla. Vanilla, I don't know how many teams are left. Next time I hop off the mic, I will check that for you. Oh, there's only 6?
In the winner's bracket, I believe. I'm not sure. But wow. Controversy on day 1. Again. But this time it's in-game.
I mean, it was legit.
It's legit. You know, we have all these rules. We have to stick to them. Otherwise, we have events that a certain revival of Melee 5 happened where there's issues with the rules. But, you know, Doggy Sandwich has his orange binder here, which I want to give him a lot of credit for, which includes all the rules that we could have looked it up.
We could have, but why? We had the TO there.
And it says it right here. If the game was paused accidentally while attempting to steal a life, the opposing team may deem that life forfeit. Your soul is mine. Fatality. Shang Tsung wins.
No, Shang Tsung don't win anymore, man.
Well, you know.
Maybe a Kenshi,
Sonya. I'm talking about back in the day, MK2 when I was a bit. My mom wouldn't let me play, and I was too scared to play. I remember I went to a birthday party playing the original Mortal Kombat, and no one could beat Goro, and eventually I did, and I'm like, wow, that was like tough. I don't want to fight Shang Tsung. And Shang Tsung, it was my best friend's birthday party. I let him play against Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung just stood there and took the worst whooping of his life, and I'm like, I was afraid of that.
Oh man.
But wow, this is what happens when you have rules and you stick to them.
Yeah. And when I think about it, it might have been a little grimy. If I remember the situation correctly, there wasn't even any real action.
No.
But hey, that's what happens.
Win by any means and follow these rules.
Here we go into game 1 of Hungrybox and Plup. Hungrybox with his Rambo Puff over there on the right side. Plup with the Samus. And MacD and Vanz with the 2 Peaches.
And of course, MacD playing that Moo tag, Vanz playing Sedge. But you know how hungry Hungrybox must be right now. No pun intended on his name. Just seeing 2 Peaches out there as a Puffy player.
Yeah.
As a Jiggly or a Puff player.
Jiggles McKenzie.
Yes.
Hungrybox fiending for that light Peach, which we said is Vanz, right?
Yep, that one is Vanz.
Okay. I'm probably going to mix that up a couple times because I just like calling them light and dark. Ha ha ha. Plup holding on to the ledge, holding on to the edge before Hungrybox comes over the top. And I couldn't see the trade from the microscope, but nah, not a good look from Hungrybox. Even game. And Plup is actually okay. He looks like he's in a dangerous percent at 155, but this is
Samus on this stage.
Yes,
has a timeshare here.
And on top of that, it's against 2 Peaches. They're not really going to bang him unless they hit him with something like a forward air, which
a forward air, an up smash. There isn't much that they can, get a solid kill move on him with.
Down smash with no DI. Plup is still alive, and Hungrybox does the wise thing of clearing the set for him. Plup was shooting from long range. Good block from MacD, though.
And also, again, pump these beautiful, gorgeous ledge cancel up these.
Yeah, he got caught being greedy right there. Fell down on MacD, who crouch canceled the down smash to take that stock. But this lead is a lot bigger than it looks, only because of the characters in the stage.
No, all 4 of these are floaties, so this could technically be like a 6-minute match.
It probably, well, I can't say it probably will be, but I would not be too surprised.
No.
Plup looking for a crouch cancel down smash, getting backed out for his effort. Hungrybox off the stage, but he's perfectly fine. Got 5 jumps to work with. Back airing MacD off. Going to work the 2-on-1 on Vanz. Good conversion coming from, I think, Plup's back air.
Yep, because actually ended up hitting Hungrybox with the front of it.
Nice to go over the missile. MacD sending Plup off.
Ooh, bomb. So you were saying we can't deal that much damage. We have missile bombs, and Plup is in the Matrix. Just.
Oh man, that was about to be his life. Not really. He's about to take a nice solid 20 for no reason.
Yeah.
With all that being said,
a good up tilt from him, and MacD comes back. Charge shot waiting. Ooh, that missile was homing in.
Yes.
Just we didn't know on who until it was too late.
Yeah, the deflected missile off of one shield onto another. Nice up B to get out of dodge. The screw attack here in attendance in the game as well. Oh, that was a bad shot.
Yes. And actually, it's relatively even, I'd say.
Yes, it is. A lot of it is favoring MacD and Vanz, in my opinion, though. They have a lot of control, and Plup is kind of, I'm liking the missile canceling, and even though he got a kill from it, I like him to put a little more of a presence into the game, because with those missiles, what's actually happening is he's taking up a lot of Hungrybox's space. And I think Hungrybox was cool with it till he died. But I don't imagine that he really likes weaving around too much.
Well, I mean, he has the opportunity to weave around. He can duck under them as well.
Yes.
So.
But it's kind of the fact that he doesn't want to be on the ground next to a Peach, and Plup is kind of forcing him down there with those missiles, so he needs to watch his fire. Ooh, he almost sniped her.
He almost suffered the wrath of 1,000 suns.
Nice nair. Second nair. Good by Hungrybox to pick that up. Fading back. What is he looking? He's looking at MacD. Looking hard at MacD.
He's looking for that charge shot.
I think he wants. Ooh.
Here he comes. I feel it.
He's gonna shoot for it. I don't blame him. Yes, he's missed again. But he's been really, really close.
Yeah.
He's been making those shots where you can't really say he's missed, but he's forcing options and it's just nothing's there.
Right. And Hungrybox was there to cover.
Hungrybox is on the other side of the world. Get out of here.
He was there to cover that time. I think.
No. No. It's okay though.
It's all so fast, and I'm still in shock right now.
Yeah.
But
3:13 left on the clock. Sorry.
Might be winding down. Good move from Vanz there, canceling out the missile with a good fair.
That was big. Plup didn't mash out of that grab, and he got enough percent to slap him off with a forward though. But it's I don't want to say it's done, but it's not a good look for MacD.
It's very difficult.
Yes. Especially having to come up against that invincible ledge hop forward air from Hungrybox takes game one.
It's a really tight match, you know. I was expecting to be that tight, you know. I was expecting maybe 2 or 3 stocks.
Yes, that was well played by Hungrybox and Plup taking that first game. MacD and Vanz. I don't know where they go. I really don't know.
Because whatever stage you pick benefits everybody for the most part.
Yes. Actually, no.
Except for, you know.
There's one choice, but the one choice isn't going to matter too much.
Right.
Congo Jungle 64.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, that would take away Samus's grapple game, but that had nothing to do with that.
No.
Nothing at all. It would also kind of hinder the down smash game they had on the platform, a little bit of it.
Right.
So you give them a little, take a little from yourself. Not really the best choice right now. I don't entirely like the idea of them trying to go to a small stage like Yoshi's Story.
Not at all.
Maybe they should just run it back.
Why not? It was tighter than it was pretty tight.
Why not? Because we don't want to sit here for another 5 minutes, but and that's what needs to be done.
I got time.
Me too.
And while we're deciding on this, I'm going to talk about a couple of the tweets that I received about that. We have Dark Dragoon saying, I think it was fair. How long do you have to play the game before you know how long it takes until you can steal? And I mean, that's definitely a solid point, but a lot of tournaments do play where pause is turned off at teams. But it wasn't off on this setup, and it was a miscue, so. Same time, we have Luke W., who has some choice words for left, and I'll get to after the set.
Here we go in the game 2. MacD trying to throw Toad in the frame off the top before he goes in. It takes about half a band's life at the start with a down smash.
Also, one thing to note here is this projectile game. You know, you can't really. You're having a lot of issues with Peach with grabbing turnips and whatnot. Meanwhile, Samus is just firing whatever she found in that Metroid game.
Yeah, whatever pickup she has, the smash missiles and the power missiles and stuff. Meanwhile, you have poor Rambo Puff trying to duck under all of it.
And he's doing a pretty good job, but
yes, he has. Making it back to the stage. Nice up here on MacD. But that was a better, I think, back air from Vanz. I couldn't exactly tell what it was. And he got the opportunity to go out there and chase Plup. I wish he would have, but just coming in with the booty pop was a good choice. Good choice.
Yeah,
Not good enough though.
It's always difficult edge guarding Samus.
Yeah.
And especially when you're a character like Peach, who is, hard hitting stuff, isn't as hard hitting as a lot of people would like.
Oh, you see how big her arm was? It slapped Samus across the stage? Yo, she lit. Ooh, the hunger strike. First one we've had this whole game.
And it was a beautiful read. He knew the down smash was coming. Says, oh, good night.
And the funny thing is, that hasn't done a whole lot except for kind of give them a small lead.
Right.
Not even a notable lead in this matchup. But it'll be bigger if they can keep racking up damage, which they are right now.
Yep.
Hungrybox with that suplex, but has to fall back. He's still good.
Good fair from MacD there.
And it was wise for Hungrybox, instead of coming straight down and running over to Plup, to fall over to Plup and cut off the angle. Ooh. Plup going in, trying to open up a pathway for Hungrybox to get out, but he finds himself jailed. Good though. Nair him back out, send him to the other side. Both the pieces off the stage. The foot is in effect.
Double Nair from Plup.
Yes. 2-for-1 special. Nice forward tilt. And good to look over at Vanz real quick. He was trying to break it up. Hungrybox, Happy Feet, closing that out. Just crip walking on him to take that second stock.
And again, another barely missed fully charged shot from Plup.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit one eventually, and it's gonna be memorable. Not as memorable as that Nair though.
Nah.
MacD just all up in his space, not even getting any room. If you want to trade, that works for me. I have a link cable. I have red. You have blue. Let's trade right now.
But we on black and white. No, we on X and Y.
X and Y. We're on those chromosomes.
Nice, Nair.
Oh,
Stitch face.
there's a stitch on the field, and MacD throws it away after one hit. Which, one hit's always good, but you always want more out of it.
Yeah, I think he was just aiming at Hungrybox and didn't expect Hungrybox to jump with a hungry strike up tilt rest. Good look. Plup closing it out.
And Vanz would not have lived on any other stage of the fight with that type of DI.
The thing I liked about Plup in that is he got the kill, he cleaned up, and he got out of dodge. And he finally gets his charge shot. And yeah, I'll forget about that in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But Plup, that was the first time he got touched since he got his kill. He is very elusive, and that's extremely important in this matchup.
Ooh! And Vanz hates that kind of thing happening from Vanz.
That's pretty much the game. This is Hungrybox's and Plup to lose at this point. And the third hunger strike. That man is feeding them Ethiopians today. 2-0 Hungrybox and Plup.
Mid lane or I feed for all you league players.